You're now watching Black Fox News.
See, I'm ill by will with the dope supply.
Why do you think the young ones out here lack that knowledge that you're giving them right now?
I mean, there's a variety of different things.
But off the cuff, like, what do you think of?
I mean, it crosses socioeconomic status, so it's not even about being impoverished or having things. It's just, sometimes within, our current K through 12 education curriculum, it might not be available, and then just because we're in this age of like immediate gratification, and so, a lot of things that you need to work at or get informed on aren't necessarily readily available, or they don't perceive it to be readily available, and so we got to provide those opportunities so that it can be readily available and that they get that information and move forward.
So you feel like this culture that we living in right now, especially the young black boys, you feel like we're being you feel like it's media based, it's media driven.
It's media based. I think it also what it does is that I mean a lot of young men that want to be successful. Mm-hmm. But if you ask them they want to be successful, every kid, if you ask them if they want to be successful, they say yes, but they want to be successful tomorrow. So therein lies the problem, because it takes up the work. And so that's one reason with the Black Men Can Institute, at this point now, we've had over 400 guys volunteer their time to share their stories at Black Men Can Institute, which turns into roughly 4,000 hours of community service that black men have provided to young black boys to tell their stories, to show them that immediate gratification is not real. It takes work.
Yeah.
No matter what you want to do, you want to be an athlete, you want to be an entertainer, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor. Everything takes work.
It's always delayed gratification.
Exactly, and sharing those stories with the boys so that they can thus see themselves, because I firmly believe what you see is what you'll be, and then if we provide you the tools so that you can be that, then we're doing our part, and that's the Each One Teach 100, that's the give back, that's following the footsteps of giants.
See, Afina Shakur once said that she doesn't know what freedom is, but she sure as hell know what it isn't. Thinking, let's help out with that. Whether it's financial or music for you to dance to, or free in your mind when you're given a chance to. I got freedom in mind, I'm not putting my hands through the shackles of the system and following what my mans do. It's when you grow to be rich because you plan to, or planting seeds for food because you got the land to. Less concentration on the past than damn you, because your future's so bright and this is only the sand. It's feeling safe without your hand on your hand, doing your mind off for drugs because you know what the grand do. Unified thugs who can set good examples, keep the hood.
Are in space. Whether it's a high school class, whether it's a football field, whether it's a science lab, wherever you are, it's your responsibility to make the most of your space. Right? So when we're talking about our space, what are you all doing currently within the space that you're in? This is the sharing. In and out.
Get it together, so stop stressing, it's free.
The streets will put your heart and pride up to the test. When pushing comes to shove, you got to go and do your best. The mental set on freedom, and no God will let you see. When he's put you here to be, he's here for you, he's here for me.
Freedom's what we came to accomplish. Slavery ain't abolished, so we gotta be conscious. Give respect to our fathers and our mothers who started civil rights through the margin, just so we can take charge without sympathy.
But after this part of the tour, where's next?
To New London, Connecticut next Saturday, and then
next Saturday. What date is that?
November 15th.
Okay.
And then we're already planning for our dates in the spring, so we're looking to spread it across the country. I call it like Black Men Can Manifest Destiny. So we're trying to get all the way to the West Coast and hopefully even international.
Hating self before self can't exist. I'm Jersey City's analyst, assessing all the damages where kids have kids because there are no advantages.
Two people here, two professionals here, are going to show us and explain to us the importance of criminal justice, the benefits of knowing the laws, the benefits of knowing how to interact with police so we can better defend ourselves in a system that's usually used or has been historically used to work against us.
Hello everyone, my name is Sam David. I am a member of the Southern Police in New Jersey.
Good morning. My name is Charles Maynard. I am a retired Jersey detective. I did 25 years with the Jersey Police Department. The greatest thing I did was retire. And the reason I say that is because not many black officers have able to retire. When I retired, I was 46 years old. And there's not many people that retire at 46. And I only say that to tell you this here, that whatever I did, I know you guys will do much better as well. Well, first and foremost, when you become a police officer, when you become a black police officer, you go back in the black community, you're no longer black. That's the truth. You're no longer black. They don't look at you the same. You don't have the same friends no more because now you're representing something that everyone else fought against. Because when you see a police officer, you always see him locking somebody up, fighting someone, chasing someone, but you never see him standing in front of the classroom. You never see him helping someone deliver a baby.
Situation, be honest. You can say you're in a hurry. You can say that there was a reason, or something of that sort. But if you're evasive in your conversation as you were evasive in the apprehension, that's going to keep the level high. Because now the suspect levels don't decrease. Your job or your responsibility at that time should be to bring it down to a situation where you can talk.
So the perspective that my community had on police officers was negative. So it was tough for me to come back. But when I did come back, I became a community-based police officer. And what I did at that time was I showed them a whole different outlook. I helped. If there was a group of guys on the corner, well, get off the corner and keep going. Fellas, I need something to tell, man. You can't stand here. The whole thing was, in my community as a black cop, all we wanted was respect. And the one thing that a lot of cops that came into our community, that didn't live in our community, they didn't respect us the way they should. And because they didn't respect us the way they should, we looked at them a different way. So I brought a totally different outlook on how a cop was looked at. That was my biggest problem going back in. But can I just say one more thing? Yes. When I first started, they didn't put me in my community. They put me in the Heights. And the Heights is further up north in Jersey City. I was so young till I didn't know that that was a part of Jersey City. I always thought Jersey City ended at White Castle because as a young black kid, we never went nowhere no further than that. So when I went up there, I was the only black cop, and I was around all people that was either white or Spanish. I didn't get to see black people, and I went to what we consider culture shock. I would drive my police car back to German Square just to see black people. I've been called all kinds of N-words up there, and no one said nothing. But I was young. I was only 19 years old. So I didn't really know how to respond to the racism. I was in the police car when one of the guy that I was working with said, "What are these N's over here walking? Let's go find them, catch them, follow them." Called them N's, and I looked at them. "Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I didn't mean to say that." But again, I was so young, I didn't know how to respond. I didn't know what to do. But I fought and fought to come back to my community. They didn't want to let me go. They wouldn't even stay there. I had to actually write a report in order to get back to my community. And the reason why was not just for comfort zone, because I was better needed at home.
And shadow box with performers. I understand now, it's my aura. I realize I have to step out my corner. Chip.